Good morning. It's Thursday of the 5th week of Easter. Today we're in the office area and we're here with Christine D'Alessio, our finance person who does the bookkeeping and the envelopes and takes all your contributions and places them in the bank and into the computer, amongst other things. But before we get into our little conversation, let's do today's gospel. Lifting up his eyes to heaven, Jesus prayed, saying, I pray not only for these, but also for those who believe in me through their word, so that they all may be one, just as, Father, you are in me and I in you, that they also may be in us, that the world may believe that you sent me. And I have given them the glory you gave me, so that they may be one as we are one, I in them and you in me, that they may be brought to perfection as one, that the world may know that you sent me, and that you love them even as you loved me. Father, they are your gift to me. I wish that where I am, they also may be with me, that they may see my glory that you gave me, because you loved me before the foundation of the world. Righteous Father, the world also does not know you, but I know you, and they know that you sent me. I made known to them your name, and I will make it known, that the love with which you loved me may be in them, and I in them. Being one with God is a tough thing at this time, because there are so many things that are distracting us, and yet we need to recognize our connectedness, not only to our God, but to each other. And I think it's important that we think about that. And that's one of the reasons why I've asked the staff to just be a part of the 5 Minutes with Father, so that we can be one in showing you what it's like, and knowing that we all share common feelings, common actions, common practices during this time. So, Miss Christine.
Yes, Father.
How long have you been a parishioner here?
All my life.
I'm not going to ask your age. I refuse to ask your age. But you're one of the anomalies around here. You are one of the ones who actually grew up here, stayed here, other than for college, and have remained a parishioner here at this parish. So this all is familiar. So, in this familiarity, what are you doing during this time of quarantine for your, with you, your family, and all that, especially since a number of your family members are not at home right now?
That's right. I have a daughter who's currently in Argentina, and she's been on quarantine, locked in her apartment for the last 6 weeks.
Wow.
Not going out at all, maybe one trip to the store. That's it, they're not allowed out. My son and daughter-in-law are in Northern Virginia, and they're also in lockdown, working from home in their tiny apartment. They've been married 2 years, and hopefully after this they'll have 50 more, right? My other daughter's in Scranton, ready to come home, just graduated college without a ceremony, but she's done. She'll be moving home, and the last child's home, finishing her 2nd year of college from home. Which has been challenging, because we're just floating around the house, eating and watching TV and binge watching shows, and a little distracting to do homework.
Yeah. Well, one thing that people may not know is that you're married to I shouldn't say the original, but the prior music director
Right.
from Our Lady of Lourdes. And what does he do now?
He's the director of music for the Diocese of Metuchen and the Cathedral of St. Francis in Metuchen.
What has his life been like as the wife of another employee of the church. How crazy has his life been?
Crazy. Crazy. Driving me crazy. He needs to go back to the office. Yeah, just he's plodding along. We have a home office and he's in there. He will go to the cathedral on Sundays at 10:30 and make music with the bishop. That's live streamed and just doing his thing.
So it is even a new norm for even him.
Absolutely. Yes, with no choir rehearsals, he's home in the evening and
Oh, that
yeah.
must be interesting.
Changes what I do in the evening.
Now, this is a tough time for all of us, especially for people who work in the offices that we work in. What have you been doing spiritually for yourself?
I have a little reflection book by Max Lucado that I read, and Catherine and I watch Mass on Sundays. We church shop, if you will. We've been to several different churches and watched Mass. But I will say sometimes it's distracting because we're at the table with our laptop having breakfast and realizing we should be focused and remembering all the words to the prayers. We're like, how do you say the Apostles' Creed again?
Exactly. I think one of
So
the...
we do miss actually coming to church where we do stay a little more focused.
Right. A lot of people have said that. They say, you know, they get their coffee and they watch the Mass, or they go to, they turn on the Mass and they're doing their laundry or whatever, especially during homilies.
Yes, I will say, if
Go ahead.
not quite to my liking, I will get up and walk around.
So it's the humanity of this,
Yes,
that
absolutely.
we are doing things spiritually, but sometimes we have that out. You can't do that in the church.
Absolutely, it's very easy to get distracted at home.
Right. So, what is it like for you here in the office now that the doors there are closed and
And the phones aren't really even ringing either. It's very quiet and it's a little eerie. But I'm able to get a lot of work done. The bills still have to be paid. We have contributions coming in, which I thank everyone for sending them in the mail, and the online giving has been excellent. But we did just receive our CARES Act loan, so I have a lot of paperwork to fulfill to keep that up.
is that really an asset to what's going on?
It's a big help, absolutely. But we have to be very diligent with our paperwork and make sure it's all done right, and so we get through smoothly.
Now, let me make sure I get this correct. It is only, though, assistance for a short period of time.
Yes.
So even though we now have some assistance when it comes to salaries, right? And it's salaries and utilities,
Yes.
right? So that will help us for 8 weeks?
8 weeks.
And then we go back to the same situation. But hopefully by then, now we just received the loan,
Yes.
as it's called.
Yes.
So we at least are covered till July.
Yes.
So does that mean people should stop giving?
Absolutely not. No.
It's just that helps us to make up for some of the losses.
Yes.
Do you feel that you are ready to go back to the norm yet?
Yes. I am. Yeah.
And
Yeah, because I go home and I'm like, oh, I'm going to clean the house. No, I sit on the couch and I take a nap. I need to work.
yeah, one of the things I think people don't realize is that staff is not working their normal hours. The staff is only working Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday for 4 hours each day. And in reality, they're cramming a lot into that time. And really, they're doing a lot of work. And they probably could actually add another day, but it's just, we have to be diligent in what we're doing. I thank you for being open. I thank you for being a part of this whole thing. By the way, they all found out about this morning. They did not know they were going to be speaking until this morning, so this way it's a little bit easier it's a surprise as to who's going to be on, just like it is for you. And I thank you for your openness and honesty. Ladies and gentlemen, have a great day today. Pray for not only Christine, but all of our staff members, and especially that we can be at peace, that we can be able to sustain ourselves, and that we can be one with each other. Have a wonderful day.